Hey y'all, welcome. Well, today we are going to play with some makeup and I'm going to keep it focused on makeup that I had received in my subscription boxes. And pretty much it's Boxycharm and Ipsy. So, we're going to start off with my eyes. And this is the palette I'm going to use. I received this in my Boxycharm. This is the Beauty Creations Cali Chick palette. It's got a mirror. These are the gorgeous colors we are going to be using. So let's start out first. I want to use this Pretty Vulgar primer. This is not first impressions at all. I've already played around with these products. Pretty Vulgar primer. I do like this primer. It works awesome. And we're going to prime my eyes with this first. We're going to start out just a little bit here. And it does have just a little bit of tint where it can cover up. Like if you have veins or something. I've got a few veins here. Now, let's get into the palette. And yes, I'm doing my eyes first. I've been doing that lately. I find that I just enjoy doing my eyes first. It used to be the face first, then the eyes, and I don't know. I kind of switched it up and I'm enjoying it. So the first thing I want to set my primer with is this shadow right here. It's called Venice. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and tap this all over my eyelids. And this does have a lot of kick up in the palette, which is okay. I don't mind that. A lot of my palettes have kick up, so. Okay, for my transition shade, I am going to use this one right here. Makes a beautiful transition shade, and it's called Marina. And I'm gonna tap in there, and actually I might use this little mirror, and I like to tap let's get it all tapped in there and then start distributing it around. I'm going to build it up just a little bit. And you can see that color is starting to show. These shadows are pretty pigmented. I do like this palette. I think for the price, it's awesome. Now, would I expect a palette like this at this price point to be in Boxycharm? No. But it is what it is. I have it, so I'm going to use it. Okay, now that I have that placed, we are going to move on to my crease. And for my crease shade, I want to use this sunset color right here. I'm going to start patting. See that color payoff? Very pretty. And yes, I am in my robe. I'm just going to be comfortable while I'm doing this. This is my robe that I throw on in the mornings. I do have a pair of shorts on underneath it. Alright, I've got both them colors. I have those colors placed where I want them. Now I'm going to go into the blending brush that I received in my Ipsy bag, this beautiful one right here, and I'm going to blend that out. Okay, now that I have that blended, I want to go into this a little bit darker shade right here. It's called Beach Babe, and I want to put that on my outer V. Now I'm going to go back in with that blending brush, and I am going to blend all that. And I'm going to do it very, very lightly because I don't want to blend away what I've done. I'm just blending out those edges just so they won't be so harsh. Very orange. Now, I'm happy with that blend. I'm going to use a shimmer on my lid. This is called Tan Lines, and I'm going to put that right on my lid. I'm using my finger. That went on beautifully. And I don't have any fallout on my face, y'all. Nope. I think that's awesome. All right. Now, let's put some on the other eye. It's a very pretty color. I likes it. I likes it a lot. I really want to deepen up my outer lid up into the crease a little bit. So to deepen it up, I'm going to go into, what's that? Laguna. It's kind of just a brown shade, and I'm going to put that on just the my outer lid, and up into the crease a little bit, just to give it a little more depth. All right, I've got that there, and then we're going to blend again. I don't want to do it too much. As I said, you don't want to blend away what you've already worked so hard on. Just very lightly. All right. Just a quick, easy look. Now, I'm not doing anything underneath my eyes just yet because I want to move on to the face. Now, I have already prepped my face, of course. I've used this, the Professional Hydrating Primer. I use that. And then, now when it starts getting warm and in the summertime, I really don't like using foundation. I have no foundation on, and I'm not going to put any on. What I used on my face instead of foundation is this Yenza Color Plus Face Tone Up Primer, Essential Glow. I put that all over, and that's what I'm using as my foundation. I love this stuff. I've got another whole tube of it. This stuff is awesome, and that's just what I like to use. So now to start on the face, I'm going to go ahead and use this Yenza concealer that I received in Ipsy. I'm not crazy about this under the eyes. I'm just, it's a little more drying than what I like. I prefer more of a lightweight. This is very thick. I mean, it does the job. And I just put it right here. And then I like to also use it in this area right here. You want to just highlight your forehead. This works great for the rest of the face. I do like it for the rest of the face. I think it's really nice to cover up pores if you have enlarged pores. It does a great job. Put a little here, cover up a little redness I have right there, and enlarged pores. I'm going to use this. I think this would be great as a contour brush, but I'm not contouring, so I'm just going to use this to blend that all in. I'm going to take my finger, now that that had time to set a little bit, I'm just going to blend it in underneath my eyes. And what I did is I put a little bit of oil underneath my eyes, and that's going to help with that dryness with this concealer. Yeah, as I was doing my skincare routine, I just dabbed a little bit of oil and I let that settle in. And it does help. I've got that blended in. Next, now sometimes I will, sometimes I won't set my under eyes. I will today. And I just use a very, very light dusting of powder. Today I'm going to use the Bella Pierre HD finishing powder. I do like this powder, it's a good one. Also, if I want to set where I put that concealer, just set those places. I'm going to show you how I do that. I've been doing this little technique for a while, and it works good for me. But I take a little slanted brush. This is just an AOA brush. Pat that off, and first make sure there's no creasing. But you can take this and right down here. I just do that. All right, now that that's done, we're gonna move on to the rest of my face. Now let's get into the bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer. This is so beautiful. I don't think I would wear this in the winter time just because it does have a little bit of sheen to it. It's not over the top sparkly, but it does have just a tiny bit of sheen. There it is, the Chocolate Gold Soleil. And I'm just going to start bronzing up my face. I'm using this brush that I received out of Boxycharm, and I really love it for this. So we're just going to tap it here. And then tap it here. And then start blending. I love the tone of this bronzer. It is so pretty. I'm going just a little bit ham on it. A little bit darker than I normally would, just because I want y'all to see it. I want it to show up. All right. Now my hair looks jacked up, right? Ah, that's all right. We'll fix it later. Now, let's do my cheeks. Let's see. It's just so pretty. And I like to bring it up too, right here. Okay, now I'm all bronzed up there. I am gonna take some and run it across my jawline because I'm gonna bring that down. And you wanna bring it down to the neck. Look, extra right there on these jowls. Okay, now that I'm done with that, let's move on. I always like to do my highlighter before my blush. And yes, I'm going to use this cream one. This is the Hourglass, and this is in Rose Gold. And I'm just going to tap it right there. Right there. A little bit on my nose. I like a little on my chin. And on the Cupid's bow. So I have it placed where I want it. Now I'm going to take, what do I want to use? Actually, this contour brush, and I'm just gonna blend that all in. And it's so pretty. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. Now you can see, look at that shine. So pretty. I love that. All right. Now let's put on some blush. Now just to kind of go with the eye look, I'm using this LMR blush that I had received in Boxycharm. And I'd like to go between, usually between this one and this one right here, mix them up. This one is called Xoxoxo. I think that's how you say it. And then this one is Castaway. So we'll take a blush brush and just go between these two. And sometimes if you feel like you got too much, just stamp it out on your hand. Now sometimes I will go in with a powder if I want to just brighten this area up right here. I'll put a little powder there just to do that. Not a lot. Just a nice little dusting. And I'll go in with this brush, also from a Boxycharm. It makes a wonderful powder brush. And just kind of that way there's not a harsh line. And also if you go a little too ham with your stuff, go ahead and you can distribute it over the rest of your face. Or if you just want to set, you can do like this. And by doing that, I would always spray my face afterwards. All right. That smells good. Of course, this was my Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Love that stuff. Okay, now we can move on. We can finish up with the eyes. I'm going to take this little pencil brush and go into this Beach Babe and kind of line along my eyes with that. I'm going to bring this up. Now what I want to do is just to kind of lighten that pigment up. I'm going to take this color Marina and go across. And sometimes I'll take just I'll take a darker color, this Laguna, and I will kind of just on the very edge. All right, now I'm going to curl my lashes, and I will come back and we'll do some, well, I'm going to use the Blink eyelash primer, and I'm also going to use the Kevin Naquan mascara. Maybe fix my hair a little bit. It's kind of looking crazy. And I'll probably put a little bit of this. It's a Jonte blue pencil, not my favorites, but it's black, and I'm going to put that just right up in my waterline, my upper lid. And I shall return. Alright guys, I'm going to show y'all something. I forgot. I really wanted to use the little Milk Makeup the cheek and lip tint in Astro that we received in our Boxycharm, and I do like this. I've been enjoying this, and what I've been doing is just taking some just a little there, and it goes fine over powders. It does for me anyways. And just put a little bit on the front of my cheeks, and that's it. Just kind of gives you that little sun-kissed glow, like the sun just kissed your cheeks right there. And it is an oil, but it doesn't make me oil, which I have normal skin anyways, but I think even an oily person could probably use this, and just a little bit across my nose, just so I have this little sun kiss. And then I'll take some just to give my lips a little moisture. And that's it. All right. That, and also I did want to use, to finish up my eyes, I haven't tried this. I wanted to try it and see how it looked. So this will be a first. I can find the right brush. Here we go. I'm taking this little pencil brush, and I'm just going to stab this and bring it across my, under my brow bone there, just a little. Just a little too. brighten up my eyes. All right. Now, back to curling my lashes. I shall return. All right, now we are going to use this Blink eyelash primer, and I really like this. I think this is a great eyelash primer. I do like L'Oreal as well. I do. I think L'Oreal honestly is just as good. The only difference is this is black, and I do like that. I mean, you can see, hopefully, from these lashes to these lashes. So I do like this. I think it's a great product if you want to spend the $20-some. Yes, I love it. I really love that it's black. I like that it does have bristles on this side and this side. I think this side will comb through your lashes really nice. I mean, it's good. I like it. Now, the Kevin Naquan mascara, I will be honest, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't care for it a whole lot. It does flake on me a little bit. It's more on the drier side. Now, I like to use these mascaras, let them live their life for a couple weeks, and they, you know, I think they perform better after they lived a little. But this one, what I ended up doing with this to give it more of a wetness to it is, and I've got it right here, this Equate. It's a multi-purpose solution. It's for soft contact lenses. This will not hurt your eyes. Add a few drops into this and it won't be so dry. It will give it that wetness back. And I have a big bottle because I do wear contacts, but you can get a small one and it's real reasonable and it's great for your mascaras. I learned that trick from a friend of mine that did YouTube videos. She hasn't done them in a long time. Hopefully she'll be back, but Courtney KH, she had learned that little trick, and I have, and it really does work. It makes a difference. So let's go ahead and begin. Yeah, this mascara I'm not enthused about when there are so many others that are reasonable and works better. That's just my opinion. All right, now to complete this look, now I did get this in my Ipsy bag, which I did try it on in my unbagging videos, so it's just not going to go with what I've got going on here, so I'm not going to use it. But I don't know, I think this came from an Ipsy bag also. I don't ever use it because it's kind of on the orangey side, and I don't know, that's just, I love the orange on the eyes, but my lips not so much. I don't know, we'll try it and see. Y'all can let me know what you think. I didn't even tell you what it's called. It's Luscious Lip Stain by Douce. Is that how you say it? Douce. It's called Passion Peach. And it has a little more of an orangier tint in person than it does on camera, so I'm gonna roll with it. And then on top, I'm going to put this is the Too Faced lip topper that I received in Net Worth. And I'm going to put this over the top of this. So, oh yeah, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, here is the finished look. It's my eyes, cheeks, lips. I'm not a makeup artist, but this is what I came up with. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed spending time with me and playing around with this makeup. I loved everything. I'm very happy with everything except for the mascara. Not a big fan, but oh well. But everything else I love. I think it worked out great. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you real soon in my next video. Ear Fleek's coming up next, so stay tuned for that. I have it in. I'm ready to open it up and share it with you. So thank y'all. Love you. Bye.